in Nakhon Phanom, actually Thap Phanom, Thailand. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is not on. Okay, good. The Wi-Fi is pretty slow. It's Saturday evening here. I've got tomorrow, we've got to get ready for our trip leaving on our next journey to Koh Chang Monday morning. Let me connect here to see the comments. Hope you guys are doing well. If you watched the live stream early, sorry to annoy you again, but I thought I would do another one for the people on the other side of the planet. I haven't done a live stream in quite a while, so I figured I would do it because I don't think I'm going to get a chance when we're traveling. You guys know my videos are usually pretty far behind when we're traveling, so it's difficult for me to do a live stream because I think it throws off the videos, you know. But all right, now I'm connected. Before I answer any questions or say hello, I see some of the same people here again. Thanks for coming back by. I hope you guys had a great day or a good evening or a good morning. Mine's just getting started. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about what's happening in Thailand, some of the new things with the traveling for the tourists in Thailand. Things are changing all the time. I feel sorry for these guys that have these like new Thailand news channels because the info changes like day to day. And every time I mention something on a video, usually they're 2 or 3 days behind my videos, and then when it comes out, it's already changed, so it makes me look like a fool. But let me tell you what's going on now. They're talking about a special tourist visa coming into Thailand. Now this thing is pretty cool. Actually, it's a lot better tourist visa than I think there's ever been. What it is, it gives you a consecutive 270-day visa inside Thailand. So all of the stipulations aren't out yet, what you got to do to get here. Klaus just sent me a picture. I don't know, Klaus, if you're here this evening. Klaus sent me a picture of his visa he got to Thailand. Maybe I'll ask him, get some information for him to share on the hoops he had to jump through to get his visa. But it seems like the longer we wait, the easier things are going to get. But you got to do 14 days quarantine in Thailand, which is not a big deal if they're giving you 270-day visa. So these are resorts, nice hotels. There's a big choice. They had this thing going into Phuket. The Phuket thing was stupid. It was too confusing. Nobody could understand it, so they just scrapped the whole Phuket deal. But this deal, you could still probably go into Phuket or Bangkok or certain hotels, but they have a wide range of hotels that are offering the quarantine. Now this deal is 14 days in a hotel. A lot of these hotels have swimming pools, exercise. It comes with 3 meals and some extra stuff, you know. But they range from about 35,000 baht on up. So it's really not that much money to stay in a hotel for 14 days with 3 meals. Plus, you know, you guys could get healthy or get fatter or, you know, get your tan or work out in the gym and get ready to be sexy after 14 days. But I think that's a pretty good idea. To try to get tourists back in. Now the short-term tourists, I don't know what to tell you guys. They don't have a plan yet. I think we got to have some kind of vaccine before that can come into play. But I think that the 270-day special tourist visa is a great idea. I hope they don't scrap that, but we'll see how it plays out. They haven't set a date yet. They were talking October 1st, but I don't know quite yet when that is going to come out. But that's about all that's happening. Another rumor is these 2-tier pricing. I think they were going to try to come up with some kind of expat ID card for people that live here. So when you go to the national parks, if you've got a problem paying $6 to get in the park, then that special expat ID card will let them know that you're not a tourist, that you actually live here. So they're working on the details on that. But we'll see how that plays out. Anyway, Sut Soy. that's really about all that's happening in Thailand. There was one case that popped up here from a guy who got arrested in Bangkok, a COVID case. He was DJing in Bangkok. There was quite a few people hanging around him. He went to jail, and they tested over 500 people, but nobody else has come up positive. So the severity of this thing in Thailand is not that big of a deal. So right now they've only had one case, I think, in the past 4 months inside of Thailand pop up. Okay, so I've got the flag fixed. You can't see the top of it. I got so much shit from you guys about. I don't think I've ever learned so much about this flag in my entire life. Thank you very much, Christopher. I really do appreciate it. My husband lives in Udon, and you're so desperate to see him. Well, I hope you get here pretty quick. I think if you listen to the beginning of this video, they're coming up with they're working on stuff right now. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Actually, it's already there, and you guys can, if you've got somebody that can translate for you, like a Thai person, the information is inside the description box. Just click on it. It also has links to a lot of the hotels and resorts that are available for you guys to stay at. The Jacob family, thank you. Waiting to catch up with you in Sydney. All the beer you can drink. Sue and Craig Jacob, thank you very much. Hopefully next year we can get to Australia and New Zealand. But this flag, I got so much shit from some people about, a lot of people got upset. A lot of the comments you guys don't see that go into a queue and I have to approve them. And some of them are really funny. But a lot of people got upset like I intentionally put the flag upside down. You guys should put an arrow on the damn thing. I didn't even realize that it was upside down. More or less do it intentionally anyway. But it's been pretty funny. But a lot of people have told me that they have to unsubscribe because they were so offended. And I'm like, wow, please do. And don't watch any more Thailand videos, because if you're that sensitive to things, Thailand's going to be devastating for you. You are not going to have a good time here. So just change the channel and move on, please. And Paige kicking a snail too. Obviously, that was a bad moment for a few people. Anyway, I'm gonna have a shirt made. I think it was pretty funny. Okay, I'm gonna get to you guys' questions. I'm gonna say hello to everybody. I don't want to spend 10 minutes saying hello, but you guys got some questions about anything, you can ask them here. If I don't get you, I'm sorry, but if you guys want to help answer some questions, that would be super cool. If I miss your question, you can put it in the description box of the video, and we'll try to get it answered as best as we can. Maybe. Okay, let's start at the bottom. Thank you, Hayden's going to help me answer questions. Very awesome. Hawk, hello from Germany. Welsh, hi Chuck. How are you and the family? Hope everything is great here. Everybody's healthy, happy. And tomorrow I'm putting out a video. I took the mafias to in Mukdahan on the Mekong. It's a long video, but I promise it's entertaining and it's funny. And I caught myself watching the whole video. Usually I have a hard time watching my own stuff, but I do try to watch the video over a few times before I produce it to make sure I cut out some of the boring stuff, right? Tomorrow's video is going to be funny. Paul, hello, Chuck and Paige, always great videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I booked my flight 12th of July, 2020. Come back to Thailand. Okay, I hope it all works out. I hope you get here. Bottom quarter, good to see you. Incognito, Dennis. Middle way, any chance in doing a review of the Tao Garden and the experience of the treatment? I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into that. Why do I call them mafia? Because that's what they call them. They call my mother-in-law Soy Mafia. She's kind of respected in this area. And yeah, they call her Soy Mafia. I don't know why. Maybe because she is, hang on a second, my phone's asking me to do something. And there, okay. I made a video on it. Just type in Mafia on my channel. You'll find it. Okay, got a lot of questions popping up. Prem from Dubai, good to see you. Thanks for watching. If it's blanking out, I'm sorry. We're having a lot of traffic this morning. This evening. Chang. I made some awesome tacos. If you guys follow me on my No Time to Be Sad Facebook page, I made some homemade corn tortillas with some mesa flour that I got from Pattaya last time we were there. And I made homemade tortillas, and they're all in there eating right now. James, good to see you from Florida. Good morning. DJ23 like the GOAT. Can you do just 90 days? Is it only for 50 plus or more? I don't know what you're saying. Can you just do 90 days? If you get a visa for 90, I mean, what they have now for the special tourist visa is 90 days with, I think it's 3 extensions. Yeah. So I guess you can leave any time. Christopher, thank you very much for that. Your sister knit in Muknahan. You're giving me $100 for me to give your sister, or I don't know what you're asking me here. I don't know what you're saying. Please clarify. Tony, good to see you back. Good evening. Tony, I thought you were a moderator on my channel. I thought you were. If you're not, guess what? You are now. Sean, we Brits don't normally get uptight about the flag being, we don't notice. Well, haha. Nothing would make me unsubscribe. You guys are like soap opera. 95% of the people, they didn't have a problem with it, and a lot of people didn't even know it, and it's been pretty funny, but the people that were so upset was even more hilarious. I didn't want to... Paige. People were asking, how is Paige? Hey, you mind while you're in the kitchen getting me some more ass? Not ass, but ice. Nam Kang. Nam Kon. I'm going to have to skip down, guys. There's a lot of people here. We got, right now, 150 watching, 32 thumbs up. Thank you very much for that. What is the coolest tuk-tuk by following? I don't know. They're all about the same. They're all pretty cool. He can do a few modifications to it. Paige, the official snail punter of Thailand. That would be a great shirt. How about a goalpost with Paige just kicking a... how about a t-shirt with a goalpost and you kicking a snail like 50 yards for the three-pointer? Maybe we can do it live.
Okay. I can practice.
Okay. I'm so far behind. Okay. Hello. Donald Holman, where can you find the discount for hotel in Thailand you were using? There's an app for that. I can't show it here, but you have to be Thai to get it. But
You mean the government?
the government, I don't know, you probably could just Google government, what would it be called in English? I don't know, some kind of tourist app. But you have to be, huh? Yeah, there you go. It's only for Thai people though. Gift, good to see you. I think Joe is here too. Hello, Joe. I think I saw you here earlier. And CJ's back again. All right, CJ, tell me out. I know what CJ is drinking. You guys don't forget to check out CJ, Same But Difference channel. Hey Joe, good to see you. Heading to Koh Chang, starting our journey to Koh Chang Monday.
กิ๊กไปเกาะช้างแล้ว go let's go to เกาะช้างกิ๊ก
I think the girls want to go to Koh Chang, or want you to
ไป
go to
เที่ยว
Koh Chang. But we're planning on going to Krabi still, I think in November. Yeah. So if you guys aren't heavy into home building, maybe you can take a break. Naga hour. What's for dinner? I made homemade Tex-Mex tacos. But I made the meat. I used some of the seasonings that you guys have been sending me, and I made the meat too salty. The meat was perfectly cooked. Everything turned out perfect. I made pico de gallo and homemade corn tortillas, but I oversalted the crap out of the meat. It happens. I told him just drink more beer. It'll be fine. Theo, hi, Chicken Fake, great videos. We're supposed to be there now, visiting for the past 7 years. Well, I hope you watched the beginning of this video because they're working on something for you guys to get here pretty quick. Christopher, thank you very much. Again, thank you. Paige was so funny how she kicked the snail, and her comment made me laugh to death. I was surprised that she did it. But I mean, it's a slug in a shell. It's okay. It's going to make it. Them things have been on Earth for a long time. I'm pretty sure that damn thing will survive. At least it didn't get run over by a damn motorbike. If my mother-in-law would have seen it, she would have smashed the shit out of it, I promise you. A lot of people eat those damn things. Anyway. Cowboy, would you put Kwai in the top 5 things to do in Thailand? I would, yeah. The Menam Kwai and Kanchanaburi. There's a lot to see for tourists. There's a lot to offer. Me and Joe actually made a few videos down there, actually. If you can type that in my playlist, you'll see them. But yeah, I would definitely... I think I've got a video out there that says the top, hang on, it is the, I can tell you in a second, because I'm actually at my computer right now. Let's see here. I can't tell you right now. But I have a video on some of the best places to go in Thailand, and that's one of them. Ron, good to see you again. I know my Thai people are okay. You guys saw me this morning, and now you're probably having a cocktail. I know Ron's not having a cocktail. But anyway, I hope you're having a tea or a coffee. Snails are called escargot in the West restaurant. I think they're called that in French restaurants. Can medical tourists come to Thailand? Yes, that was one of the very first people they were offering visas to. You got to check with your embassy wherever you're at, your local Thai embassy, for that information. Everything is pretty, Mark says, is everything back to normal in Thap Phnom, except there's nobody outside. Things are pretty normal here, but they do depend a lot on Lao people coming over here buying stuff, and they can't right now. So it's a little quiet from the lack of tourists coming in, but the temple still has the same amount of people coming in on tour buses. Really all this week, there's been nothing but tour buses of people coming into the temple. Thank you again, the Jacob family. Thank you very much. Text for message of support in episode happy endings. I don't. Yeah. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm very slow. Good evening, Alex. Good to see you. KM Lim, Sabaidi. No, it's not bourbon. It's actually SJCAM. It's a Thai rum. It's okay. It's very light. But I just drink it with water and ice and just a little tiny bit. AJ, hope you guys get back soon. John Ford, hey Chuck, have you been to Campuan? I don't know where that's at. It's difficult when it's spelled in English where that is. I love SJCAM. I like it too. I prefer Scotch. Scotch is expensive in Thailand. Peter, greetings from Denmark. Desmond Joseph, what the cop from Malaysia, SJCAM. Now that's good stuff. Steve from New Zealand. You know, we wanted to go there this year. Of course, it ain't happening. Hopefully next year we get to go to Australia and New Zealand. It's on our top things to do. I don't like Hong Kong, Mark. I can drink it, but I don't really care too much for it. Taco, thanks for the update on Daz. Yep. From UK to BKK. Hi Chuck, keep up with the vlogs, so enjoying them each day. Should have moved there with my partner in April. Well, I hope you get here soon. They are working on some stuff right now. My buddy Klaus, I just saw he got a visa coming into Thailand, so people are coming now. Peter, hello from Melbourne. In America, damn it, it's Melbourne. But you guys already told me Melbourne, so Melbourne it is. If I tell you Thai people say it's Pattaya, say Pattaya, not Pattaya. If they say it's the river Kwai, not Kwai, it's Kwai. Just kidding, say what you want. Just don't bust my balls for saying Melbourne. Tony, I like Leo too. Usually when I travel, that's when I get the fattest because it's too difficult to bring SJCAM around, so beer is a lot easier. KM, thank you very much. Never mind what they tell you to drink, just stick to Leo. Here's some money from Leo. Thank you very much. I'll save it for our trip. Pattaya. It's funny. It's an ongoing thing. I try to teach you guys like some speaking language with the word of the day thing. It's not like official Thai language. Some of it is, but really just stuff to help you get by when you come here. And try to help you with pronounce some of the words, like some of the towns and stuff. And I can't say it perfect. I know that's why I always get Paige to help, but it's good if you can read Thai. Because like, a lot of these words, like we're going to, like Kanchanaburi should be spelt with a G, instead of a K. And I don't know, there's a lot of things that aren't really spelt the way that we would read it correctly in phonics. So it's difficult. Jim, I could never I didn't know Leo existed until I came to Thailand, but I think somebody said they have it in New Mexico and in some specialty stores throughout the U.S. Simon, you're not late. We just got here. When am I going to Koh Chang? I'm leaving Monday. We're headed to Ubon. Going to stay at a place called the Outside Inn. Actually, some new owners took it over, but it's supposed to still be the same. We'll see. It's a Mexican restaurant / resort. Then we're headed to Buriram for an evening. Going to spend some time there with a subscriber, hang out at an Irish pub. and then headed to Jantaburi. From there, we're headed to Koh Chang. Koh Chang we've booked 7 days at some luxury resorts on Koh Chang, and it's going to be pretty fun. So we'll get to show you guys a different side of Koh Chang that we haven't showed you before, some of the high-end places. I'm glad, when I come to Australia, I'm glad they have Leo, just in case I don't like Australian beer. Just in case. Martin, thank you very much for that. I mentioned the Union flag, but was not upset about it. Just thought I'd mention it as it was upside down image. If it was the Welsh flag, it would not look right. A lot of them, I mean, they should put an arrow on the thing, right? But no, like I said, most of everybody was just being very polite and telling me, and even gave me a lot of information on, like, the history of that flag. But there was only a few dickheads, just a few, but they were funny. It was very funny. And it was just amazing that people would just not watch. You know, when you're doing everyday life videos, there's gonna be something I'm gonna say that's gonna piss you off, right? Every day's a new day with my channel, and you know, we just get over. I mean, sometimes I look at stuff on Facebook and people get me angry, but I like forget about it like really fast. It doesn't really matter, but we can't always agree with everybody all the time. But if you're that sensitive and say, I just cannot watch any more of your content ever again, then please go away. Please don't come back. If there was a way I could keep you from watching the videos, I would do that, just because that's nonsense. That's all I got to say about that. Aloha, ERMB96. Tony can get Leo. Yes. A lot of people told me they have Leo in Sydney. The Jacob family, Japanese flag upside down. I think like Thailand flag, you know, they're never in distress. They don't care. They're sabai, so there's no need to worry about a symbol of distress. I just made that up. I'm only guessing. The dickheads that put a thumbs down on the video, they're the ones that can't talk anymore. Not that I blocked them because they disagree with me, it's just because their only goal is to disagree with somebody they don't like it when somebody's happy. Most of these people have lived in Thailand a long time, and they're pretty set in their ways, and anything that goes outside of what's happened to them, it's false. And they get really upset when you show something positive, and you don't always show negative stuff. But if you always look at stuff negative, then I guess it's a good reason to ask, why don't I show it? Because I look at things differently. You look at things negative, I look at things positive. If I see something negative, then I talk about it. And those are just people that can't talk, but they're pretty dedicated. There's about 50 of them, and it's amazing. The video won't even be done, like a 30-minute video, and like within before 20 minutes, it's like 50. Like, wow, you guys must still be subscribed to the channel. You guys are awesome. It doesn't really matter. Any kind of interaction helps with the analytics, so good for them. 81 thumbs up. Thank you very much, guys. I know I talk shit too much, and I do apologize, but I'm a little sarcastic, and I don't mean things in a derogatory way, and I guess it's difficult. I don't know, a lot of people don't know what to take, especially the ones that just watch my videos. You know, they just started, they don't know quite what to think about me, but I don't claim to know everything, and I don't ever want to know everything. Hopefully I could just experience new stuff the rest of my existence, you know. Everything changes, and I try to learn. If you watch my videos when I first started, I've evolved into a different person. I see things differently, and You know, we got to learn as we go. You know, all I try to do is show you guys what I'm experiencing. We'll talk about it at the moment. Maybe later on I'll change my mind, you know. Jim, I don't think Thai women quite understand our sarcasm. They got to kind of start to understand our language first, but sarcasm's a little different. I'm happy now that I can speak some Thai and I can actually joke and cut up and be sarcastic with Thai people, because it really changes the mood, like really instantly. Very good. So, but they don't understand. Oh, here we go. Obviously, it's a lot. You can't see this. George says, obviously, it's a lot of bullshit. Okay, I'm not even going to read it. Tony deleted it. Thank you. I was going to read it. I don't. He doesn't like me. Go kick some rocks, Georgie. Hendrix. Hi, Chuck. What does your tattoo in Thai mean? It means well up in Kong Mi Ka. It means time is precious. Well up in Kong Mi Ka. Time is precious. It is 6:30 in the evening, Johnny. Thai gals don't understand American sense of humor. Yeah, they really don't. Sometimes Paige doesn't really either. I gotta be careful what I say. Sometimes she gets upset and I go, hey, wait a minute, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean it like that. But you know, they don't quite get it. They don't quite understand. Christopher, thank you very much, sir. Again, you're like gonna be my most awesome subscriber. I can see it now. I owe you a bottle of Sangsong. Bit of background noise. Yeah, it's the mafia house. There's always background noise. Is the noise okay for the rest of you guys? Can you guys hear me okay? I got a fan going back here. I don't know if it's blowing into the speaker or not. Okay, thank you very much. Hey, Dennis, I wish for a meditation learning vlog from that monk guy. I don't know if I have the patience to do it, but it's in the back of my mind. Drew, Tokyo Drew's in the house. I stopped by your vlog earlier. Looked like you guys were having a very good time. I didn't chong out with you because I was drinking coffee early in the morning. I know you're not too far away from me in time, but I saw you were drinking some Jägermeister, I think. I need a damn haircut. Tomorrow, that's one of my missions too, is to cut my damn hair because it's too long and it gets itchy. Tyron, good morning again. Actually, it was evening if you watched the earlier one. And yeah, thank you for coming back. Noise in the inherent is being that Thai. It's a lot of Thai noise. Matt Tim. Tacos อร่อยไหม
อร่อยทาโก้อร่อยมากเลย
เค็ม
เค็มนิดหน่อย
A little salty.
เค็มนิดหน่อย
Okay.
Okay.
Are you done? เสร็จแล้ว
เสร็จแล้วเรียบร้อย
กลับบ้าน
กลับบ้าน
โอเคเจอกัน
ใส่
พรุ่ง
เสื้อ
นี้
กลับ
พ
บ้าน
บกันพรุ่งนี้ครับ
นี่กินอะไร
พรุ่งนี้วันอาทิตย์ไม่
วันอาทิ
รู้
ตย์
แล้วแต่
แล้วแต่เนาะ
แม่
แล้วแต่แม่อันนี้
It's up to Mafia. She asked me what are we having tomorrow. Out there. Mafia. Money, Mafia.
มันนี่เดี๋ยวมาเนี่ยโอเคค่ะเป็นค่ะ
Tacos, okay, man?
เค็ม
Tacos.
อร่อย
เ นิดหน่อยเค็มนิดหน่อย
Cam, it was salty. I'm so
Cam.
sorry.
เค็มนิดหน่อยไม่ได้เค็มมาก
Tomorrow's Sunday fun day, so I guess I'm gonna have to do one last Sunday fun day video before we go.
เดี๋ยวไปมัดเลยนะ
We're gonna have Padu Mool.
กระดูกทอด
Padu Mool
หมักไว้แล้วพรุ่งนี้ก็ทอด หนึ่งอย่างแล้ว
So that's all she knows. Only one dish so far. Okay.
อร่อย
แล้วค่อยเพิ่มเติม
Fried grilled pork ribs.
She's still thinking
She's still thinking about the
ไม่
menu.
ใช่แหละ
It's gonna be our going away Sunday fun day. Yamuyo.
ยำหมูยอหมูยอ
I always like yamuyo.
โอ้ยจะไปร้านลูกคนละบัก
Wait, well, ask them, what do you guys want to eat tomorrow? What should I have her? I'm gonna try to video it, so what dish do you guys want to see? I don't know, they'll let me know and I'll let you know. Young Melu.
พรุ่งนี้ได้สองอย่างเมนูพอแล้วเนาะสองอย่างเพราะว่ามันมีแค่เรา
Masaman curry. She doesn't know how to make masaman. That is Som Chai, and he's busy having his home built right now. But he's the one that makes the masaman. KFC.
No,
We actually had that the other day. We seem to eat that while we get our car washed. It's our car wash lunch.
กินแล้ว
Yeah, very filling though. Masaman is Muslim. Yeah, but I love Muslim food.
Food is good.
Pad Thai. Yeah, Pad Thai is a lunch kind of thing.
You can go buy it.
Yeah, you buy it like really cheap. They're not going to make it. Pakapao. Kind of a lunch deal. Keep going. Escargot.
No.
It's going to be fun. The video tomorrow, it's just too funny. I know I mention it a lot in the video tomorrow, but I'm sorry. It's crazy ridiculous how sensitive people are over a damn
Snail.
slug living in a shell. Paige, what's your favorite dish? I don't even know that. She's easy. My learn mark. She's easy. No problem.
Glow in the day.
Paige doesn't. Paige kicks snails. She doesn't eat them. Simon and Siam make some croissants to take on the road. I don't mind making the bread and stuff, but I rarely eat the bread. I don't eat it that much. But now you got Paige thinking about it. Thanks.
I need biscuits.
You're gonna make everybody dizzy with your bouncing. Bonjour. Martin, I have pad thai for dinner from Joy's Thai Food Cafe in Agrington, Lancashire. What are you doing? I want German sausage, yes. Every time we travel, I do try to find German sausage is awesome. There's a place in Koh Chang, if they're open. Her husband's German, and she's supposed to make really good sausage. But we didn't get a chance to go because we had to leave. Christopher is an awesome individual. Want Mafia Mom to show me to cook Thai food someday. Come on now, she actually loves that. So, as long as you're not a weirdo, she loves to meet people. I mean, no offense. I don't think most of the people that actually watch our channel are weirdos. The ones that are having to be blocked from talking, I think, are probably. I nearly pronounced it right. What was that? What did I almost pronounce? I'm a Texan, so I don't have a really Thai accent, but you know, actually when I'm traveling and I'm riding my bike and I'm talking in Thai a lot, I can say it a lot better. It comes out smoother, but when I just say words here and there, yeah, it doesn't come out right. So, sorry, I'm not Thai. Hey, Rob, good to see you again. Good morning in wonderful California. But I know you're so happy to be there right now. I talked to my daughter this morning, and she said they can't even leave the house because it's so unbreathable outside. Hayden, I'm a mechanic. Awesome for you. I was a mechanic for a long time. Okay, Tony, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Leo beer in New Zealand, this product is not currently available. New Zealand has pretty good beef, though, also. How about Isan sausage? It's easy to buy, they won't make it. Yeah, too much work. Thai, hello again. Sawatdee. Sawatdee kun chakki. Nong puki. Greetings from Holland. It's easier to say Thai when you write it in Thai and you can see the Thai words. It's easier to say it properly, but when people write it in English, it's like phonics. You got to kind of guess what it would be in Thai. That's why a lot of people ask me, have you ever been to this place? I say, try to like click and paste it in Thai so I can see what you're talking about. I can't understand Thai. I think 99% of the foreigners don't understand Thai. Don't feel left out. The problem for me is most everybody in this house speaks Isan. So in this town, they speak Isan, they speak Thai, and they speak Lao. So sometimes people have told me when I'm traveling, oh, you speak Lao. I'm like, no, I'm learning how to speak Thai. And they're like, oh, well, you're speaking Lao. I don't realize that I'm saying stuff with a Lao accent, with an Isan accent. And because that's just the way I hear everything. But and also my teacher says, don't say it like that. That's Isan. But I don't realize I'm doing it because that's just what I hear all the time. So it gets really confusing learning Thai on a border town in Isan. But as long as they understand, I just showered. As long Sap sap. อร่อยฝรั่งอร่อยมากฝรั่งหวาน
เจ๋ง
I can read Thai perfect. I can write Thai even better. I can write Thai perfect. I can read Thai pretty good, but I speak Thai maybe like a 3-year-old, like 30%, 40 maybe. And I understand about 60% of it, so it's ongoing. It's a challenge. I really thought after 4 years I'd be like singing karaoke in Thai. I thought I'd be like a professional, right?
You drink all the wine.
There's wine in the refrigerator. And
Yeah,
that
but
bottle.
now.
Hey, when did they drink it? I saw it there earlier.
Yeah.
Just now? Oh, shit.
Gone.
Got to get some on our way out.
Yeah.
Paige always cooked back in the States. Paige is a very awesome Thai cook. But she doesn't want to get her hands in the fire in the mafia kitchen. That ain't happening. They've never asked her to, so she's not going to do it.
No, I don't know how.
She's just a little girl that her mom makes her a slave though. Put the dishes here, do this, clean that. So that's one bad thing about, I know she gets frustrated a lot of times, so we got to go on vacation, leave the house because her mom makes her do. And her mom's like, don't let Falang sit there with an empty glass, which I kind of like. So she makes her mom take, but that's not how we do things in the West, but it's old school like culture, you know, so
I can make sure you get food.
make sure I'm fat. I'm super sexy, right?
จำปี
Have I ever had mango sticky rice? That's a strange question because if any, I think that's like, don't they like hand that to you when you get off the airplane in Thailand? It's like the signature dish in Thailand. It's mango and sticky rice, you know?
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So yeah, it's good stuff. It's very filling. When I get to the island, remember not to leave my hat on the beach.
กับ
Thanks, Ron. Yeah, I left my hat on the beach and a dog marked his territory on it. Paige, stop jumping, nakab.
I'm not jumping.
Babe, babe. While you're in the kitchen, babe, can you please give me some ice? Christopher, I love you. You're like my favorite guy. My husband is from Udon. He big fan of Paige because she's funny. We are gay and love Paige. Awesome for you guys. I hope you guys get back here soon. And like I said earlier in the video, Thailand is working on a 270-day special tourist visa. Hopefully the details will be out soon, but my buddy Klaus just got his one-year visa from Sweden, so things are happening right now. People are getting back to Thailand. I think the short-term tourists, like I talked about earlier, there's no information for you guys quite yet, so they said go ahead and jump. Paige does whatever Paige wants to do. If you want to jump, jump.
Nobody can stop me.
Just jump all you want. I don't know what's going on with the short-term tourist deal. I think there's going to have to be a vaccine before we can even go any further talk about it. Patty, good to see you again. Why not tell us yesterday you're going to have a live stream today? Nice to see you. I actually mentioned it in the live stream on the last one that you didn't watch the whole one, and then also I posted on our community page that I was going to have 2 live streams, and actually gave quite a few notice that we were going to have one today. Sorry you didn't get all of that information, but thank you for coming back by. Koh Chang. Hmm? Oh, I have a cup of ice. Thank you. Will you be, Patsy, will you be back in Tapanum to celebrate your birthday? No. My mother-in-law's birthday was on the 3rd, and mine's on the 30th. My birthday will be on the island of Koh Chang. I don't know when we're coming back. We got to be back by the end of October, so I'm not really sure. Whenever I get bored, which is usually pretty quick. Paige, did you have fun with the stickers?
Yeah.
Your daughter's 30 tomorrow. Hayden Young says his daughter is 30 years old. Well, that's awesome. My daughter just turned 30. Marissa.
Tomorrow?
No, she turned 30 already in May. Thank you very much, Robert, for that. And you know what, Robert? You're such an awesome person who always watches every one of my live streams, and I do appreciate you always having positive things to say. And I've actually met you and your wife in person, and you guys are very awesome people. I need to make you a moderator. I hope you don't mind. No, you know, Robert, it's always good. I mean, we've met The other day we had quite a few subscribers pop up, but there was a time we had at least one a day. You know, sometimes more than like 4 people a day. But we always have a good time. We only a couple of weirdos have come up here. But I enjoy it. Paige gets Klaus is not on my live stream, but he just posted on my Facebook page, so Klaus doesn't know we're here. I want to ask Klaus about his visa that he got. He doesn't like to. Klaus doesn't like to type back. He always gives me like pictures of all these emoji stuff because he doesn't want to misspell things. He's a funny person, Klaus. It is whiskey. It's Sang-som. It's a Thai rum. Whiskey. But I don't think they can say rum, can they? They can't say rum. Klaus is the dude with the rebel flag on the back of his truck, but he's not a racist. He doesn't have a racist bone in his body. He's, I think he just likes to aggravate. His people are too sensitive about things, but it means something to somebody, but it doesn't always mean the same for somebody else. If that makes sense. If not, I don't know, whatever. It's special rum. Yes, you're right. It does say special. It says special rum. You are 100% correct. Special. Special in Thai language. You guys know what special in Thai language is? Does anybody here know what the word in Thai language is for special? Stephen, thank you very much. Was thinking something I do occasionally. Maybe you could make a compilation video of your top 5 Thailand lists. I did make a video of that, of the top places that we like to travel. I can't share it here, but I have a video of that. I think it's like my top 10. Christopher, thank you very much. Another 20 euros for Paige because my boyfriend's fan of Paige. Christopher, you're an awesome person. I hope you and your boyfriend come to visit us for a Sunday fun day. It ought to be entertaining. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody on my last live stream, and then I'm going to tell you, oh, never mind. Well, Pad Thai, it's no fair. You're Thai. You know what special means. Piset. It's piset. Piset. Piset in Thai language is special. So piset. If you want to get like a bigger plate of like goi tiao, like you say, piset means a bigger portion. Anyway, we're going to have a Halloween party. What do you guys think about that? I'm going to get with you guys a little bit later on. I don't know quite what to do other than I'm thinking about a costume party. Actually, it was Paige's idea. 1,000 baht for number 1, 500 for number 2, and 100 baht for number 3. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to judge it. I think I'm going to do a live stream and let you guys pick the winner of the Best Costume Award 1, 2, and 3. And I think it'll be super fun. I don't know if we're going to do it like right exactly on Halloween, but it's going to be a Halloween party, and it'll be fun. They're already into it, so yeah. American, is that just an American thing, Halloween? It might be. I don't know. Anyway, whatever it takes to have a good time. Chucky the Frankenstein. Yeah, now I gotta figure out what kind of costume. It's gotta be funny, a funny costume. I got plenty of time. We don't celebrate it here in the Netherlands. You know, it's a pretty fun deal. It's not like it's nothing bad. I don't know, it's pretty fun. maybe you guys have more funner things in the Netherlands to celebrate. You don't have time to celebrate Halloween. I know they celebrate it in Japan. They do not celebrate it here in Thailand except in tourist areas. You know, Pattaya, stuff like that. Pattaya. Beetlejuice. Canada too. I think Canada celebrates almost the same things that we do in the U.S., except obviously like July 4th, stuff like that, and Thanksgiving. Somebody asked me here, do they celebrate Thanksgiving? I said, that's weird.
No, not in Thailand.
That'd be weird. Why would they do that? You know, that'd be like July 4th in Thailand. But, whatever. Teach the neighborhood kids about. Then I'd have to buy crap loads of candy. I'm not doing that. You're a Mexican jumping bee. Do you know what that is? She doesn't care. She just knows it's something that jumps. Chuck, is that a 2-story house? What are you talking about? The house here? I made a video on it. It's called My Wife Beats the Crap Out of Me Every Time I'm live streaming. I think it's called My House in Thailand or something. You can just put it on I think you just put house, our house or my house. I can't share it now. I don't have any way to do that right now. It's 2 stories. Canadian Thanksgiving. You guys have your own separate type of Thanksgiving though, not like ours. Canada. Canada. There's talk in the U.S. the Democrats want to cancel Halloween. Nothing surprises me anymore about canceling whatever, you know. Have a birthday drink for us at the end of the month. Thank you very much for that. From UK to BK. From UK to Bangkok. Thank you.
Okay.
Christopher, if you don't mind, I will send you an Australian flag. A page have to sign it. My boyfriend crazy. You want me to have her sign it and send it to him? If you want to, send it to me and give me his address. But we have an Australian flag here.
That one.
That's Australian. The one over here is New Zealand. If you guys want to send more flags, make sure they're that size. Because if you guys want to send me more of what I've got, but smaller, I would appreciate that too. Because I got more, I'm having to try to figure out where to put them upstairs. So I have no more room in here for it. Can I send you a Chinese flag? Of course you can. Just make sure it's small. I have no problem. I would love to one day be able to travel to China. That might make some people upset, but China's a big country. I don't think they're all assholes. There's got to be some good places to go. Is that? Yeah, the Australian flag is definitely upside down. I'll turn it around tomorrow. Anyway, you guys got any questions? Now's the time to ask. I really like you, Huck. Thank you very much. Huckleberry Finn. Send me a Quebec flag. Yes, try to send small flags if possible. The flag in German is not big enough. You're probably right. But I'm glad I got the small one. The German flag is pretty cool. I do like the German flag. Have I ever been to Europe? I have been to Germany. Joe, sorry I've missed all your comments. Thank you for stopping by, Joe. I hope all is well. I hope sends you a Blue Lives Matter flag. If they send two, I'll take one to you. Yeah, that would be good. Somebody sent me a Blue Lives Matters t-shirt. I should have wore it tonight, but it's upstairs. It's really thick cotton though. Kevin, here's a question. You have been there 4 years. How often now do you have to renew your visa or whatever that is you have to do to stay in the country? My visa, they have actually a 10-year visa. It's 5 years with a 5-year extension, but you gotta have like, I think you gotta have like 3 million baht in the bank, and I don't really feel like leaving that in my one particular account. But I have like what most people have in Thailand is a 1-year visa, and you have to have it extended every year. Where I live, I'm able to do a 90-day check-in online, and I can do it from my computer anywhere really in the world, and I check in online, so I don't have to go to the immigration until I have to renew my visa once a year. Christopher, thank you very much. Austria is not Australia. I'm from Austria. If I said that wrong, my eyes are not good, so I see Austria. If I said Australia, it's only because my eyes are no good. But now I know. Christopher is from Austria, Vienna, Austria. Billy, did you meet YouTuber Ride for Kicks at the Hacienda Pattaya? I can't remember his name to save my life, and I can't really remember either, but I did briefly meet him at the Hacienda bar in Pattaya. I don't remember either. It's not a normal name. Lucas, yeah. But it's something different than that, I think. Do the Thais stop for their national anthem where you live? No. You know, they do in school, and I think they might do it in public places. But they don't like put it over it's only on the TVs. They don't have it like going out through the neighborhood. But in government places, schools, and in public places, they do. It's very cool. Maybe the market, yeah. We've never been there at 6 in the morning, so I don't know. About 8 in the morning. Worth that either. Chuck, how's your bodyguard? Gaz? Have you heard from him? Yes, a couple times today, actually. He's probably asleep on an airplane somewhere, maybe over the Pacific right now. Yeah, he's definitely over the Pacific, because when I talked to him last, he was in Tokyo. He's going back home, so he got a flight. He got a flight back home, and he's going to spend time with his granddaughter and his kids and come back another time. He's made over 20-something trips to Thailand, so it's something normal for him to do. He actually was supposed to go back a while back, but they kept canceling his flight. So he tried one more time before he ended up going to get his visa, and he got a flight, so that's where he's at. Actually, he got a long day ahead of him. He's got to fly. He went from Bangkok to Tokyo, Tokyo to DC, and DC to San Francisco. They've got about a 2-day trip. Paige is getting exercise for snail kicking contest.
Yeah. How far can you kick?
I don't know if you guys saw some of the commenters about the people that I have to unsubscribe to you. You always talk about how sweet Paige is, but after seeing her kick that innocent, that damn thing did not do anything to her, and she kicked it 2 times, not once but twice. I'm unsubscribing. Bitch, get the. And I just blocked her from ever commenting again because I don't even want. It was funny. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's a snail. It's a snail. I wouldn't have kicked a snail though. Your mother would have smashed it. She would have, if she was on her motorbike, she would have made sure she'd run it over, and then she would have smiled on the way home. It's a slug in a shell. Have I ever been to the Philippines? No, not yet. Turn caps off.
New sport, see? Snail kick. I like that one.
Snail kick them, and then they boil them in a pot of water and eat them. Have you guys ever seen what they do to fish? When you order a fish in Thailand, you know what they do to it? Have you guys ever seen that? Look next time. Because a lot of restaurants, you can pick the fish out of the tank. So they just take the fish, they get it in a net, and they wrap it up, and they take a stick, and they just bam on the back of the head, knock it out, and then they cook it. Some restaurants will cook it while it's still alive, so the fish is still like moving, and the head's like, it's weird, but it's Thailand. What is the nickname of the bird on the German flag? Is it bankrupt vulture? I'm going to stay out of that conversation. I probably shouldn't even read it. I don't even know anything about that.
No. It's a bird.
I didn't say that. I just was reading a comment. That was not very nice. And German people are pretty big people. I'm actually half German.
It's a bird.
Barbaric. Yes, they're barbaric. Actually, they do it the first time I ever seen that happen was in Vietnam. And it was like a brutal thing for me. It's like, wow. But, you know, you got to kill the fish somehow. I guess it's better than putting it in there alive. But they just smash it in the back of the head. Yeah, crab too. They do that alive.
It is boiled water.
Patty. Patty always has a lot of wonderful questions. But I'm glad I get to answer them right now because I usually answer them to you and respond, but you never reply back. So, and you ask me this question a lot. When you go to the islands, you always say you're going to stay a long time. Why not stay over 1 week? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Why? Question mark.
You get bored easily.
You know, I know 100% we're staying for 7 days because we got 7 days booked. But I don't know what does it matter? Usually I get pretty bored and I want to go. I don't know why. I mean, we had to leave last time because of the BS, you know, but usually we have stuff that's going on that we have to get back to sometimes, and it's just the way it is. We really don't have a schedule, but to answer your question, it's just a matter of how I feel. It's not like I'm being forced to go anywhere. I don't know if that answers your question or not, because I've answered it quite a few times, actually. Drummer Chicago. Are you an NFL fan? Can you watch the game? You can watch anything here in Thailand. They have a lot of sports channels. I am not a fan of the NFL. I only watch like UFC sometimes. It's free here, pay-per-view. It's actually free here in Thailand. Only the main events. But yeah. I mean, I don't watch TV anyway. We have a TV in our room. I think we've turned it on twice. I think. Kick the snail Paige. Hilarious that people are offended by that. I think Paige really got a kick. When I told her that, she's like, it's a snail. I was like, Paige, I lost another subscriber. She's like, it's a goddamn snail. It's a snail. I was like, look at this person. I'm subscribed. She's like, it's a snail. A snail. I'm like, it's okay. Be gone.
That roach, when you see roach, what can I do?
If they see a roach, they'll probably sleep with it. They'll probably cuddle with it, pet it, let it crawl in their mouth, you know. It's an animal, right?
Think about it's special.
As I'm talking, they're not commenting probably. They're just unsubscribing right now. Johnny, good morning from Georgia. Georgia's a great place. We always seem to go through there on our way to Florida. I've been to the Jimmy Carter peanut farm. Is he still, I think he's actually still mummified. I don't know if he's alive or not. He would also kick the snail though, so good job, Johnny. He said that he watched it. You clearly kicked it to safety. Nikki Edwards, good to see you from the UK.
I didn't mean to kill it. If I want to kill it, I step on it.
Yeah. And I turned it back around.
Mm-hmm.
Would it have been able to turn around on its own?
It's not it's new.
It's like a snail. Haven't they like been around since way before humans? I mean, they're not like
It's a turtle.
fragile.
When you flip the ball, they turn it back. Somehow.
The great 2020 snail incident. It divided the No Time to Be Sad channel. The snail drama. That freaking No Time to Be Sad channel. They're just, I'm calling animal snail rights group. Gosh.
Yeah.
Leo Fred, awesome name, from Singapore. We had plans to go to Singapore, but we didn't go. And you know why. But we met a couple people from Singapore
Yeah.
here in Thailand. John says Jimmy Carter is still alive and kicking. Well, that's amazing. He's able to kick. Hopefully he doesn't kick snails. Greetings, Michael from Sydney. Nikki, I can't wait for Koh Chang too. Tomorrow is a day for me to pack. Paige has already been packing. I have to pack, load the truck. I gotta make sure I bring my snorkeling gear and my fishing pole. I need a haircut. I always forget something, but you can buy whatever in Thailand. Have you been to, I think you asked me this earlier. Oh no, Manchester, UK. I've never been to, oh, you're from Manchester. Have you ever been to Mahasarakam?
No, it's nothing to do there.
What is that in Thai?
Mahasarakam.
Where is that at? South?
No, it's in Isan. I asked Peanut. She says nothing but mukata and screw.
Okay.
It's about 20
There's nothing but
store
restaurants to
mukata
cook
and screw.
pork.
The pork, the grill.
Yeah, grilled pork on the little like barbecue.
Yeah, about 20 of them in front of us.
No, I guess not.
It's not really anything to
Don't
do
you
there.
like Izoso?
Hmm?
Maybe it means Isuzu. I like Toyota. While we're on the subject of snail kicking, have you experienced any snakes crossing the road while you were biking or walking with Paige in town? Not with walking with Paige, but I have seen quite a few snakes, especially in the rainy season, and I've startled a few of them. But I never come across one. I almost run one over one time, but most of them are dead already.
The last name
My truck is
Thailand.
doing great. How many kilometers have you got on the clock? I think 150 now. 150,000. Still runs perfect. Brakes are still working good. I bought front and rear brakes. The pads are still, I got the Bendix pads still. They're expensive, but I haven't put them on the truck yet. But the rear brakes fixed my little sticking brake issue.
Can kick the knees.
Thai people do eat snails and Isan, yeah.
Not me. I do not eat snail.
But
I like.
while you're in the kitchen, do you mind getting me some of those?
Okay.
I should let Paige interview you, Dave, for a bit. Paige, she doesn't, if I put the camera like in her face and ask her a question, she's a little better now. And you guys have watched some of the earlier videos, but you know, she gets a little uncomfortable in front of the camera. And I think most people do. So that's why when I'm interviewing, I try to make it just like I'm having a conversation and the camera's off to the side, you know. It's not easy for people to interview or be interviewed. Would you like to interview me or somebody on the camera?
No.
There you go. I mean, the answer is always the same. I mean, if she wanted to do it, yeah, she'd probably have her own channel, but I don't know. I don't know how many followers she has with snail kicking and everything else.
They probably all unsubscribe. I can do a lot of things.
Most Thai people are very shy, and Paige is not really shy. But yeah, you're right. Most of them, especially when you're speaking English, they kind of are embarrassed that they're going to say something wrong. But once you get to know them, they are really easy to talk to, and they don't mind screwing up the English language once you get to know them. Yes, Bendix brake pads are very good brake pads, and they're very expensive in Thailand. But hopefully I don't have to replace them again. But I have the front pads. I still have like 80% left in the front. We do mostly highway driving, not a lot of stop and go. Okay, a lot of things I'm missing here. Sorry, guys. We have 232. Not bad for tonight. 148 thumbs up. Thank you guys very much for that.
I got 60.
This will be the last live stream I do for a while. I haven't done one in quite a while, but I've done 2 today. But and I gotta make a video tomorrow.
Yeah, River Pond. That was good. River Pond. How about River Pond? We used to go eat there.
Yeah, we just go eat there. They're down the street.
Make it really good too.
The snail would have its own YouTube channel. I think we're burning up the snail thing. Why do you call your station wagon a truck? I don't know. Is it a station wagon? I don't think I've ever had a station wagon. You know, in Texas, things are easy. It's like Thailand. If you ask somebody, what kind of dog is that? It's a white dog. What kind of bird is that? That's a blackbird. It's simple. And in Texas, it's like, it's either a damn truck or a car. Yeah, we say SUV, but what difference does it make? Am I going to say, this is my SUV Toyota Fortuner? It is a truck. Is that okay? That's a truck. But I would not call it a station wagon. I don't know if I've ever had a station wagon. Maybe. Henry, thank you very much for that. It's an SUV. Let's go to Lotus. No, I'm sorry. Let's go to Tesco in the SUV. It's okay, relax. It's a Texas thing. And you guys, I know I got a lot of Australian people here. You guys are hilarious. You guys are the most funniest people on my Facebook page. I have to tell you, sometimes I'll post something and I have to stop and laugh. I can't walk anymore. Let me laugh and then I'll continue. But you guys, when I meet you and we have like 20 beers, because you guys don't stop drinking beers, I don't know what the hell you're saying. I have no idea. And I say, hey, I don't know what you're saying, but he's like, it's okay. And you keep talking in this crazy Australian slang. I have no idea what you're saying, but it's hilarious. But it's okay, you guys never give me shit about a Texas accent. It's not a pickup truck, I know that, but we just call it a truck. It doesn't really matter. Chuck, you're an American. Will you vote? I'm not registered to vote, actually. You have to register. And I haven't voted actually in a while. I do have a lot of opinions, though. I'm more of a libertarian. I do like Trump, and I think it's unfortunate that I'm not going to get into politics, but I mean, the obvious is that it's crazy no matter who's in office, you know.
Yes, baby.
If they do something good, we should appreciate that no matter who's there. But it's like, man, this guy can't get no breaks, you know. But I try to stay like in the middle, you know. I'm an anti like big government type person. So I'm not into, the government's really never done crap for me, and I've really never depended on the government. And I like the fact that I live in Thailand and I don't really have to worry about that crap. And if Thailand goes south, I'll go somewhere else. But the world's a big place and I'm only going to go where I'm happy. But it's crazy. You know, I do respect the fact that a man says he's going to do something and then he actually does it. I mean, the guy was an asshole from day one. We all knew who he was before he got elected. And I think he got elected for what he said he was going to do and he did it. But people can't give him, like, any respect, period. And I don't know, it's just crazy for me sitting on the sidelines. But to answer your question, I probably went too far on that, but I'm really kind of neutral about things. And I'm not going to vote this year because my options aren't really what I particularly care for. So, but I would definitely not vote for Biden. I can tell you 1,000% that guy's, in my mind and what I know about him, I feel like he's not in it for Americans, you know. But anyway, we're not talking about that. But whatever you guys like, it's okay with me. The problem nowadays is when you speak your mind and you talk about things, a lot of people like they don't like you because you don't think like them. We can't have an adult conversation. Like if you say, "Oh, I'm gay, Muslim," and you know, who cares? Good for you. Awesome for you. I'm not going to try to convert you into Christianity, you know. Sorry. See what I mean? Having a few cocktails and being alive, it's going to get me in trouble, but whatever. I really don't care. I've done a lot of things for my country. My kids served in the military. Some of them are still in the military. I love my country. I'm sure everybody here loves their country and wants to see their country prosper. But, you know, I gotta just worry about being happy because the world is divided into, it's crazy right now, right? It's crazy. It's not just me, it's crazy. What the hell can I do about it? It's been happening since civilization, you know, the fall of Rome. Explain my tattoos. Okay. This is from the 25th Infantry Division. It is Tropical Lightning Patch. I was in the United States Army. I had a tattoo before of a dragon. This is a cover-up of a dragon. It's a Japanese dragon. This is my wedding ring. It is a dragon. My wife is Year of the Dragon. I have a tattoo on my back, which is Hanuman, which is a monkey, which I am Year of the Monkey. And I got one here for good luck on my back. And that's all I got right now. I hope I answered the question. It's not a damn seahorse. I'm not impressed by tattoos. I don't think anybody really gets tattoos to impress anybody else. Because that's something permanent on your body. So could you imagine, like, I'm going to get a tattoo because I want to impress these other people that may think I'm not like them or I want to be liked. We all have different tastes, so you either. Paige doesn't like tattoos either. She doesn't have any tattoos. She doesn't want any tattoos.
No.
Anyway, I think people do it because they like it. It's artistic and it means something to them personally, not what anybody else thinks about it. So that's all I got to say about that. It's raining in Florida, but it always rains. Is it summertime in Florida? What month is this? September.
No. It's beginning of the raining. Yeah.
Not surprised. I got a tattoo years ago, which I wish I'd never. They've got awesome technology to remove tattoos right now. It's a big thing in Thailand.
It's hard.
My daughter had a bunch removed, and she said it hurt a lot worse than actually getting the tattoo. It's like 120 degrees in here.
That's not bad. But you're sticky. It's only 30.
Mo Express said most of my tattoos have no meaning, and I got them while high on acid. They have a meaning. It means that you were high on acid when you got your tattoos. And you trusted somebody to put ink inside your body. If Trump not elected, the world will get worse. Steve, you have a beer and I have a coffee. This morning I was toasting coffee on my morning blog, and you guys were toasting beers, and now I'm doing the opposite. Good morning. I sound like Forrest Gump when I might not be a smart man. Thank you. Cebuano. Let's don't do the politics. I already told you I don't really want to talk about politics, but let's move on to some Thailand stuff. How about that? Can you cook sourdough bread at home? Yeah, but I don't think I've ever done that. They sell the dough, the flour here.
Honey biscuits.
Honey biscuits. Next time. No problem. No problem. Well, guys, do you have any more questions? Or it's already been an hour and 30 minutes. It's 7:30. It's almost my bedtime. I do not speak German. No, I actually know 0 words. I think. I don't think I know any German words. But Joe speaks fluent German. But he lived there for like 30 years, I think. Thank you, Robert. I'm glad you came by, and I'm glad you volunteered to be a moderator on my channel. Thank you for that. Did you miss the word of the day? No, I said it earlier. You'll have to rewind it. No, I'll tell you. Word of the day was special. P set. P. It's like P. I got a P. P set. Okay. Pizza.
Salad.
Salad. Okay. Pizza. If you say pizza, they know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Pizza. I'm just trying to give an example so people know how to say like they're peeing on a set of dishes, you know. Pizza.
That's kaput.
Why is she being so awkward? Explain that to me, Mo Express. That's kind of an awkward comment.
Me?
Yeah. Paige is the most happiest, probably most confident person I've ever met in my life. So I know she really doesn't give a shit what anybody thinks about her or what she's wearing. Or I never want her to change at all, period. I would hate to be with somebody that is so narrow-minded and superficial and so worried about being perfect. That just would not go well with me. But if that's what you like, man, I would never insult somebody's wife or anything because that's who they are. But people that stoop down to that level, they're assholes. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything else you got to say about it. Is it raining again? Patty, here's a question. How long is the boat ferry to Koh Chang? What is it, like an hour? I don't remember. I think it's like less than an hour. It's not too far. They only have the slow boat. Well, no, you can take a speedboat. I don't know. It's about an hour.
You can see the island.
Less than an hour. I don't remember. I've been there, what, I don't know, 5 times now?
It's a lot closer than Samui.
I don't even remember how far any of them is. I don't know. I'm never really in a...
No, Samui take almost 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember, I remember we were on one where they had TVs in there. Was that Samui? That thing like took all day.
Samui, yeah, it's a long one. Koh Chang is close.
Chuck, what is the American flag by the German flag? There's a plaque in front of it just behind the fan. That is an American flag that has flown over Afghanistan that my daughter gave me. And it has a little speech in there, and it's a pretty cool little deal, but my daughter gave that to me. Well up in Kong Mi Ka. Time is precious.
So working.
Paige says it means time to go to work.
Yay.
Alex from Myanmar, good to see you. Can Paige do a basic Thai English word video on your channel?
No, I'm bored.
No, she has no interest. She doesn't mind being in the videos, but she doesn't want to make videos. I mean, I always have a camera in my hand, and I'm thankful I'm not annoying everybody with it. And I try to have fun with it, you know, like selfie time, and we just really having a good time with the YouTube thing. And I don't really want to make it uncomfortable for anybody or like a job. You know what I'm saying? So Paige just doesn't mind being in the video. She just doesn't want to be like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, like part of the video. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Hey, Paige, could you teach him to cuss? Paige doesn't cuss.
No, I don't like to cuss.
She doesn't really like to cuss.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, my buddy Daz. Every other word is F.
I mean, if cussing too much, it's going to become your habit, and it's not good.
Yeah, she doesn't want to make it a habit. Paige is pretty respectful. She gets angry at me when I get, if I do things sarcastically as an American. Sometimes it's disrespectful in Thai, and I don't know the difference, and she has to tell me sometimes. And but she's most Thai people are pretty respectful for the most part. It's not like a bunch of bar girls saying F this and F that. I mean, most Thai people are extremely respectful. Okay, Ron, I've talked too much. It's time to go. It's bedtime, actually, for me, here pretty quick. Have we ever ran into Mark Weens? We like Mark Weens. Mark, he is really
easy.
Yeah, he's like really busy, and I think he just, I respect him because he doesn't do like everyday life videos, pretty much like us. He does do a travel video along with the cooking video, but he's pretty professional about giving information about specific things. And that's really not my goal with this channel. It's really just to show you everyday life versus that, but man, he does an awesome job. And I wouldn't mind meeting him, but I'm not going to reach out to him. And I know he's a busy person, but he's an awesome person to watch. He's very, very good at making videos. You still ride your bike, Chuck?
Yes.
I rode about just under 350 kilometers in the past week and a half. So yeah, I do ride my bike a lot. I just got back from the Koh Chang. Was it yesterday? I don't remember. But I've been riding a lot.
I can't balance.
I don't get to see her laser eyes when you go off on the videos. I don't know what you mean, but Paige is always doing crap behind my head. I know that. I only know that when I'm editing the video, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing back there? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Mac, I know you guys are coming sporadically into the video. A lot of things I'm being repetitious talking about, so I'm going to have to go soon. But you're asking me, Mac, what happened to Klaus and Soon? Her name is Thun. Did they ever get to come back to Thailand? No, he just showed me his visa. He got a visa the other day. He just showed it to me, so I haven't had a chance to talk to him about his plans on how he's going to come here. He told me last time he had to go to
Germany.
Yeah, he had to go into Germany to catch a plane. But I don't know. Paige, do you have any kids that I should know about?
No, I don't have any.
You want to have kids?
No.
No kids, doesn't want kids, not interested in kids.
No.
Do you like kids?
For 1 hour.
For about an hour. What if they're like screaming the whole time?
I slap them.
You'll kick them? For me, Koh Chang is really beautiful. I also like Koh Chang. Koh Chang is, you're correct, Koh Chang is very beautiful. White sands, clear water. It's just very small, the island, right? But it's easy to get to from Rayong. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. We actually had plans to go there this last trip, but we didn't end up venturing into Rayong because of certain circumstances with the virus stuff. So. Bo Easy. Chuck and Paige, great to see live chat. Keep the vlogs coming. They're the highlight of my day. Stay safe. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kids. Actually, I have 3 grandchildren. I don't know why. For me, I would not want to have kids at 50 years. I could not imagine having a kid right now because of my lifestyle. Now, I like to travel. We like to be spontaneous and just go. And you can't do that with kids. You can't even do that with pets. So we don't have pets.
That fish.
But the fish they can eat algae. And if they die, you got like 1 million of them in there. Could buy some more. Billy, you getting ready to stop drinking, and I'm getting ready to start. Going to a farewell potluck, good night, and cheers from Rota, Spain. Well, cheers. And I don't know why we have to stop, but eventually have to stop to go to bed. Some guy shared me a funny story about potluck. Potluck is like you got to bring a dish, right? Some kind of dish. We brought a cake, and on it, like a white icing, and on it he wrote, "Find the toenail," in the cake. But he was never asked to make a dish again. Steph, how do you drink that Thai rum? Just with water and ice? I don't know, I prefer it like that. You know, when I started to drink bourbon or rum or whiskey or scotch, I drank it with like at first I started to drink it with like Sprite. Maybe Coke, then Sprite, then ginger ale, and then club soda. And then I finally went to water, which was the best thing I ever did because the sodas just blow you up big time. It's like drinking beer. And with the water, the reason why I like the water is because you stay hydrated and you don't have a hangover, because a hangover is just dehydration. So it's just a little bit of rum and mostly water. But it took me a little while to actually get used to the water, but I don't like the taste of soda anymore. Rob used to drink rum with Dr. Pepper. You know what is crazy? When I came to the first time I visited, I drank it with Sprite. But the Sprite, soda in Thailand, they don't use that. In America, we use corn syrup, which, you know, is obviously good for you, right? Because everybody's so slim and trim. But here they use sugar, like real sugar. And it's very sweet. So when I had it, it's like a damn, you get like an instant headache. It's like super sweet. G-Tay, good to see you. Finally made it. We are fixing to leave. And I opened this bottle, and this is all it. Usually I don't even drink that much, just a little tiny bit. But since I'm having a good time with you guys, and I'm still coherent, we can talk a little longer. Unless you guys got nothing interesting to say, and then I'll just turn the computer off and we'll just go to bed. Thailand e-biker, very good to see you. Not too far, just on the other side of the province here. Why don't you have any tattoos? For the same reason you don't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. I would put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. Actually, if I was rich, I'd probably spray paint it, I'd probably do a lot of weird things anyway. But, you know, it's just like anything. It's about what you like, right? I don't fault anybody for not having any tattoos, for sure, but that's funny. Thailand should be named the Republic of 7-Eleven. Patty, are you going alone to Koh Chang or meeting somebody? No, I'm going with Paige. She's coming with me.
I can't go.
Actually, I have a friend that owns a bar there, and we're going to meet up with Max Tours. But as of right now, nobody has talked to me about meeting up in Koh Chang. as of right now. I don't think. I haven't. I'm so far behind on my emails right now. I probably do have somebody. I need to get caught up on that tomorrow. That's my goal tomorrow, is to get caught up on my emails. M. Cook, have you ever been to the big lake near Ubon? It's like a beach. I know what you're talking about. We've never been to that one.
No,
No, we haven't been
is
there.
it the one of my uncle?
Are we gonna go there? Paige is over there playing with her phone.
I don't know. You want to?
We might go there.
Mhm. My uncle worked there. It's a boss so good. At that lady.
Craven Moorcock. I'd meet you with you, but I'm stuck under curfew in Melbourne.
Melbourne.
I'm treated like a fool. I feel really bad for you guys. That is like a lot of my Australian subscribers have sent me a lot of messages about what you guys are going through over there. And man, I hope you guys get to Thailand soon. Mark G, do you ever get approached by any countries or organization to make vlogs? I get like, I don't know how many a day of people trying to collaborate with me with all kinds of things. And I'm not, I guess it's just like most of you that don't want to subscribe to my channel. Half of you don't want to do it for whatever reason. I'm really kind of the same way when it comes to like collaborations or sponsors. They're in it to make money, right? So I don't really know quite yet what to think about it. Stay away from Amway. You remember that story, huh? Paige always reminds me of that story every time we pass the Amway. That was in Ubon, right? Or was that Kon Kan? I was in Kon Kan. Xylonza, take care. Good night. Thank you for coming by. Welsh Arrow, Aussies pay Chuck to check up on their Thai girlfriends. Just kidding. I would not have time or the energy for that. Or to actually find out what they're doing and be able to tell you what they're doing. Mac remembers, yeah, that was crazy. How old am I now? I will be 32. I'll be 52 in 17 days, 18 days. Yeah. Frederick, good to see you. You should try the food at Thai Denmark restaurant in White Sands called Koh Chang. Thai Denmark restaurant. Okay, remind me when we're there. Thai e-biker. How many days before your visa extension renewal can you apply? I think it's 30 days? On your extension, you gotta be there 30 days prior?
Yeah, more than 30 days.
What do you mean more than 30 days? More. 60 days or 30 days? I know for sure 100% it's at least 30 days. You've got to be there before to make sure everything's right. 30 days prior to your renewal in case there's a problem. That's what we normally do, right? 30 days. I always do 30 days prior. Thank you, Rob, for that. Yes, please subscribe. You know what? I know it's late and probably a whole lot of people aren't watching. Actually, 200 people are watching right now. For whatever reason, YouTube likes to like unsubscribe people. Like if you're not active all the time on YouTube, they think that you're not real. And they just unsubscribe you, not just from me, but from everybody else. So, yeah, you know, if you easily just click that button, it's over there, right? Before, then click it again and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thank you. Christopher Hooray, do you think Australia, New Zealand will include this new long-term visa? Like I said earlier in the video, and I shared a link to it, they're having a special tourist visa. I don't think it's excluding any country, actually. I just lost connection. There we go. Let me try that again. I don't know if I cut out. I don't think that the new special, which is a 270-day tourist visa, excludes any country. So I left the link in the description box, but it's in Thai. You'll have to get somebody to translate it for you, but at least it's not like third and fourth hand information. But they're working on the details right now. I'll talk about it again when it gets ironed out 100%, whatever 100% means. Triple T is live now. Yes, you guys definitely check out Teacher Thomas Thailand's channel. Tell him I said hello if I don't stop by here in a minute. I'm about to get off. It's been almost 2 hours. I don't think I did an hour and a half for my American people, so I've done almost 2 hours with you guys, but you've had some awesome comments. Stay positive and test negative. Mark, what is the most interesting thing or place you would like to see in Australia? I don't really know. You know, I want to go to Melbourne. I want to go to Perth. I want to do like some snorkeling. I want to eat some crazy food. I want to see some crazy stuff. There's a lot of people that want to take us around, so that's what we're going to do. And there's not really a specific thing that I really want to see because I've never been there. So I think that's the best part is I've never been there, and it's going to be like a new experience. Frederick, I would call your car an SUV. I'm going to call it an SUV sometimes, but most of the time I say truck, but it means SUV. Bradley Ford, thank you very much for that. Very awesome. Can you share my wife's new channel, Let's Learn Isan? She is really trying to get her channel going, teaching Isan dialect. It's very interesting teaching Isan. I tell you what, Bradley, I can't share it because I'm obviously doing a live video at the moment, talking to you. But when this video is over, you could share that into the comment section. It won't pop up right away. I'll have to approve it because any kind of links to stuff, I have to look at it first to approve it. And I will gladly share that. That's very interesting. But yeah, if you can do that. Robert says, please remember to treat today better than yesterday and tomorrow even better than every day. Life will be great and positive. Very good positive feedback. Even an F-150 isn't a truck. Well, thank you for all of that. Like, I don't really like specific, I mean, does it really matter? That's one thing I really like about Thailand. It doesn't have to be specific. But I think it annoys a lot of people in the West if you're not exact. I'm kind of glad to be away from that now. But I only get reminded when I do YouTube videos and I say truck, or, in Texas sometimes they go, you want a Coke? What kind of Coke do you want? Oh, I want a Sprite. I don't know, maybe we're stupid, or maybe we just don't care about specifics. But I don't know why everything's got to be so specific. Hayden says an F-650 is a truck. Awesome. I don't know how many people drive around an F-650. I'm sure many people. I don't know what the F it matters. I need a drink. I know what you were saying. I was being sarcastic. Shecky, would you need a work visa if you have a work from home job that is based in the USA? Okay, that's a good question, Checky. I have a law firm that can help you out with that. American citizens can own businesses here in Thailand 100%, but typically, if you're not doing a job that takes away from another Thai person, or you're not causing problems in Thailand, nobody really cares what you're doing in your home. So to answer your question, I really wouldn't worry about it. And if you're doing something wrong, immigration will warn you first. They won't just lock you in handcuffs, and they won't even really take the time to come rush out to your house unless somebody's complaining about it, which you probably find out before the cops did. And if you're not causing a problem in Thailand, but I know people like rule that, where we come from, the rules and the law is the law, but there has to be somebody to enforce it here, and they got other shit to do here. So to answer your question, if you're not causing problems for other Thai people, you can pretty much do whatever you want in Thailand. They're very flexible here. I hope that answered your question. The audio is out of sync. I don't know, right now it's raining outside and my internet connection is no good. I guess I should go now. Is anybody else having a problem with the video quality? Thanks, C10. Okay, well, Robert says he's getting great. Maybe you've got to refresh your server. Kevin, Hayden's drunk. Video's fine. Thank you, Kevin. No, it sounds great. Thank you very much. Everything is fine. Maybe you should check your own shit. Dave, where are you going? Okay, anybody else fine in Texas? Good to see you in Texas. We're at in Texas. I think if you've got a delay, maybe you should refresh your internet, because mine does that sometimes too. Actually, it does it a lot. Because the internet, my father-in-law has the most shittiest internet. I'm not going to say nothing. The internet's great here. It's awesome. It's the best I've ever had in my life. Houston, Pearland. Well, thank you for coming with us. I think it's about, I think I don't know if it's daylight savings or not, but it's probably fixing to be 8 o'clock there, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, everybody say bye to Paige, huh?
Bye.
Where you going? Shower? How many showers have you taken today?
3.
3. I've taken 3. This will be 4, right? It's like a sauna here. I don't even know what, they have saunas here. I don't know why. Tomorrow, we're going to have a Sunday fun day. I'll have one more video. Actually, let me back up. I have a video tomorrow coming out. It's super funny video. It's a long video. And I'm taking the mafias to a resort like in the middle of nowhere in Mukdahan, which is a province next to us, on the Mekong River. It's a great video. I hope you guys watch it. And then I'll do a Sunday video, a Sunday Fun Day video, and then we'll be on our way to Koh Chang. So we'll have a lot of traveling videos coming up here pretty soon. It's so right. Buy what? Buy some more whiskey? GP high truck from Calgary. Weather turning to winter already, having a little bit of snow, wishing I was there. From Canada. Actually, we had a little bit of a cool front today. I think it dropped down to about 38 degrees Celsius. Maybe 30, I don't know. But, I wish we had a winter here. Sometimes it gets down to 0, but for like a couple of days. Be nice to see more long stay options in Mukdahan. Yeah, when I go on my bike rides, I usually don't bring my camera that much, but man, there's a lot of like really nice subdivision stuff, like Western style stuff in Mukdahan. I think if you're gonna move there, or you're interested, there's a lot of places you can stay almost anywhere long term, hotels, resorts, anywhere, and you can stay, just for a month so you can find another place. Wandering Gypsy Boy, good to see you back again. Mark, are the markets 100% in Top Phnom now? No, the Thai Lao market is missing the Lao part of the market, so it's only, which covers almost 100% of the market, so it's like 25% of that market is mostly Thai. But the other markets, yeah, everything's kind of still normal here, but they do depend on Lao people, of course, around the border. Hayden, have you watched Eyes of a Thai? I talked to her a lot. Yeah, I have watched her. I'm glad she's taken my advice and doing a little bit more everyday type life videos on. I think that's where she's going to be more successful than the live stream. So, but it just takes time. Colin, thank you very much for that. Hey Bulba, you erased your ex-wife, bad memories. Sorry, you deserve a good life. You really do. Thank you. I don't know if you remember talking to me or not. Robert, I remember how cold it was when my wife and I visited your town. Top Phnom was great. See, yeah, sometimes it gets freezing, like 0. It didn't last year, but a couple of years before that, it's gotten down to 0. I brought a bunch of coats back from I had some stuff left at my mom's house in Texas, and I brought my coats back, which are heavy, and it hasn't been cold since. Christian Ray, good to see you. How often do you go to udon? I would say probably at least 4 times a year we go to udon. Cerebral palsy isn't everything. I haven't blogged in months. Maybe you've been busy. Patty Forsman, how long do you go to Koh Chang and explore it? Tomek, hello, how are you from Poland? You know udon. You're talking about udon falang. Yes, I do know him. If you're talking about Kevin, I know Kevin. He's a friend of mine. Colin, thank you very much for that. Thank you for coming with us. Peter from Saskatchewan, Canada. Good day to you. Actually, it's nighttime. Actually, it's almost bedtime. Hayden, yes, Chuck. Hayden, I am pissed. I think you said you were drinking, so maybe you ought to try the Hongnam Ubon Ratchathani, a good city. We'll be there Monday. Steve, I thought you were going to bed, so I left. No, Paige just went to go shower, and I'm about to get off here pretty soon. Al Boba, of course I'm talking about you, man. I already forgot what you said. I didn't understand your comment. I remember that part of it. Kevin, I had 5 beers last night with friends. I had 1 tall beer. Christian, you coming this way sometime. What is this way? What does that mean? You talking about udon? Udon? I think you mentioned udon. We're going, our next trip we're going to Koh up in the mountains. I'm taking the ladies, and then on our way back we're going to stop in udon. And 2 whiskey and 7-Up. They have 7-Up here. New Zealand, oh. How would I know? How could I possibly know, Christian? I mean, things aren't open up now. I can leave, but I can't come back. So we'll just have to wait and see, hopefully next year. I have drunk 750 milligrams of whiskey. Hayden Young, you are like gonna die of alcohol poisoning. I think you need to go to sleep. If you drink that today. Maybe in your lifetime you've drank that, I don't know. New Zealand, I think that's just what I said, right? Will I visit Kevin and Pook in Sidon when you go up there? They're friends of mine. If they're not busy, we always like to meet up. We like to meet up with Lloyd and Penn also. And yeah, we have a lot of good friends in Udon. I think they want to come here and visit whenever they get time. But they're building a house right now, so they're busy. Wine is too expensive in Thailand. You know what, Christian? You should try Thai wine when you come here. It's pretty good, actually. I mean, I'm not a wine connoisseur, so you may not like it, but wine in Thailand is pretty good, and it's very inexpensive. I always buy it for the ladies whenever we travel. But I like Johnny Walker. It's expensive too. So if it's got to be flown over here by an airplane, and then some custom agent has to stamp a $300 percent tariff on it, then of course it's expensive. But if it's made here, it's cheap. What's my favorite whiskey? I do like Chevis. I like Scotch. It's just expensive. So the Saint-Saëns, I usually only drink a little bit of it, and it's not bad. You are popular in Algeria. Do not come here. Bad country, bad brother. I don't quite understand. You said a couple things now, but I'm not quite getting it. Are you saying I'm not welcome in Algeria? I don't know if that's on our list of places to go, but I don't know why they would have a problem with a Texan who's living in Thailand. Jim Beam is all over Thailand, and Johnny Walker too. Sam, I'm still here. What else am I supposed to do? I'm about to go, I'm tired. Can I get full roast pig in Thailand? That's pretty popular here. You guys keep asking pretty cool questions, so I'm still here. Is CBD legal there? I think they have made it legal. I'm not 100% sure because I don't use it, but I think it is legal here. I don't know if anybody else knows that, but I think it is. Sheki Spilkus. I screwed that up, man. With all the things going on here with all the things going on in here in the USA, I can't wait to be in town. And I hope you get here soon. I couldn't imagine being there. I do feel for you. Okay, Kevin, I'm glad you came, you stopped by. Good morning, Sam. Do I still drink Leo beer, never Chang? Chang gives me an upset stomach. I don't know what it is. I hate to be like a whiner about, oh, I don't like this because it does this to me. I hate to be that way, but man, I just don't like Chang. I don't know why. I don't like it. It just makes my stomach upset. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm weird, but I like Leo. Chuck, you know CBD is not pot, Chuck. I know, thank you. I'm pretty sure, I think they were trying to make it legal. I think it is legal here now in Thailand, but you have to have a prescription, obviously, right? A lot of people drink San Miguel Light. I know every time we start talking about alcohol, it's time to end the video. Al Boba, no, you're not getting it wrong. You wouldn't enjoy it. Bad country. I know I'm from Algeria. And no Leo. All right, no Leo, we're not going. Rob says he likes Chang, but it's because his wife's last name is Chang. Very cool. I don't like the Chang. Every time we go to Khon Kaen, it's like all they have in Khon Kaen is Chang. And I've drank those big towers full of Chang beer, and so we've been to weddings and stuff where that's all they serve is Chang, and I've drank it, but man, I feel like shit every time I drink it. It's like, man, I don't want it. Beer Lao, it's okay. I'm not a big fan of Beer Lao. Stroh's beer. Okay, Craven, I'm not far behind you. Chang is very light beer. It's very watered down. But a lot of people don't like Leo. They say it's too like, I don't know, like, it's too strong for them. They don't like it, but I like it. It's not a dark beer, but it is like a full lager type beer. I don't like Coors. I've had Kern beer in Japan, and they have different flavors of that, and yeah, I liked it. George Stoyle says CBD is legal, but must be 99% pure and not more than 0.01% THC. So I'm pretty sure you can Google any of that information on the internet and you could get the right answer. I'm pretty sure. It just doesn't really interest me, so I really don't know, but I do remember they were really, like a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago, that they made it legal. I don't know, I'm pretty sure, but I know they were talking about it. 3PS Automotive, good to see you from London. Having my lunch break and tuned in. Well, I hope you're having a great lunch. What are you having for lunch? And are you in the automotive industry? A nomad overseas, see if you can get your hands on some Red Horse beer from the Philippines. It's good stuff. I'll have to try it. I know I've had Red Stripe. It's a Jamaican beer. It's pretty good, Red Stripe beer. I don't know if you guys have ever had that. Ever been to Jamaica? I think it's their signature beer in Jamaica. Earth Camper, come to Bangalore, India when this pandemic ends. I really want to go to India. I know I can get Paige to go. I don't know. She doesn't want to go, but I know I can convince her. Having 3PS Automotive, having a sandwich and working as a breakdown patrol. I don't know what breakdown patrol is. But sandwich sounds like a typical thing a mechanic would eat. I think my mother-in-law's sleeping now, so I don't want to be extremely loud. I think I'm going to have to go, guys. It's been a long day, been a long night. I hope you guys watch tomorrow's video of the mafias on the Mekong. And I hope you guys come with us on the trip to Koh Chang. So anyway, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. We said it's extremely effortless to do that. All you got to do is click that little button down here on the side and yeah, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Good night.